Sheikh Abdallah Mukhtar Abu Bakr Saud. And Abdallah, his father brought us, he brought him to Masjid al-Tawfiq about maybe 3 or 4 years ago. And he started reciting the Qur'an on me from Surah Al-Fatiha. And so over the past 3 or 4 years, he has completed the Qur'an twice, whether that's coming to Fajr or coming here. And I listen to him as he also helps out with the students. So Abdullah, mashallah, as a young man, it's difficult for you to have a focus on the Quran, on the Book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, especially when you live in an environment that has so many distractions, right? For young people, there are a lot of things that need your attention, that want your attention, whether it's playing with friends, your friends calling you towards other things, whether it's sports. So there are a lot of things that that want your attention, but subhanallah, for him to have the willpower and the guidance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to stay upon memorizing the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, being steadfast in that, we say alhamdulillah for that, and that hopefully inshallah ta'ala all of you aspire to to this, right? As students, you aspire to memorize and finish the completion of the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and then after that perhaps go into other things. So today what we're going to do is, perhaps I should first explain. So we'll give Sheikh Abdallah Ijaazah. What an Ijaazah means is that when you recite on your Sheikh or your teacher, you say that, my teacher recited upon so-and-so, who recited on such and such person, who recited on such and such person, and it goes all the way back to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to Jibreel, and to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So having an Ijaazah is basically sort of being certified that someone who has been certified by his Sheikh has given you, a certification that your recitation of the riwayah or the narration of the Quran that you're reciting is good, and that you have permission to teach others. So that's basically what your teacher is giving you permission to do. And subhanallah, this gives you the honor of being a part of this great chain of narration, which has the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in it, which has the angel Jibreel alayhi salam in it, which has Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the chain. So right, so the Quran comes from Allah to Jibreel, to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who taught it to the Sahaba, who then taught it to those who follow them, who then taught it to those who came after them, so on and so forth, one by one, until it comes down to us. So today what we will be doing is, inshallah ta'ala, you'll all be witnesses that I give Sheikh Abdallah Mukhtar Abu Bakr Saud the permission and the certification to recite the riwayah of Hafs an Asim min tariq al-Shatibiyyah, from the path of al-Shatibiyyah, to recite it himself and to also teach it to whomever he desires and wants, and wherever he happens to be at. And I also informed him that my Sheikh, that I recited this riwayah as part of the 10 qira'at on my Sheikh Walid Idris al-Manisi, as well as Sheikh Muhammad Yunus Ghalban as part of the 10 qira'at, and that they have given me this Ijaazah, and that I can give others an Ijaazah as well. So that is what we will be doing. Barakallahu fiqh, Sheikh Abdallah. And the sanad, the chain of narration that connects you to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, is in this document. And so this is a great trust, and it is something that puts you as part of a very honorable and noble chain of narrations. In this chain of narrations, there are great ulama. So inshallah ta'ala, barakallahu feek, and you give it to others the way you have recited. So you don't just give it willy-nilly to anyone that you want. So people have to do basically the same thing that you have done in order for you to give it to them. Just due to the fact that someone recites the book very, very quickly, you don't say, I give you an Ijaazah. But this is a very great amana, a great trust. Inshallah ta'ala, hopefully you will take care of it. Barakallahu fiqh, we make dua for Abdallah that he remains steadfast on the recitation of the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, on studying it, on teaching it to others. And we also ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to put barakah in his family, especially his dad, who put great effort in him and in bringing him to Masjid Tawfiq when he first started. We also ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to put barakah in his mom and dad and all of his relatives. Allahumma ameen. Barakallahu fiqh. Shaykh Abdallah, before you leave, inshallah ta'ala, recite something for us, and then we will hopefully go down and get some food. Takbir! Takbir!
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وسيق الذين اتقوا ربهم إلى الجنة زمرا حتى إذا جاءوها وفتحت أبوابها وقال لهم خزنتها سلام عليكم طبتم فادخلوها خالدين. وقالوا الحمد لله الذي صدقنا وعده وأورثنا الأرض نتبوأ من الجنة حيث نشاء فنعم أجر العاملين. وترى الملائكة حافين من حول العرش يسبحون بحمد ربهم وقضي بينهم بالحق وقيل الحمد لله رب العالمين. صدق الله العظيم.